Okay, so here's your two setups from before and after. So this is the one before where your arms sort of very much sort of in a straight line from shoulder to club. Now we're starting to get a little bit of angle from hand to club, and the gap between there and there's a lot less, and your knees are a lot less flexed because your spine now is over the ball, okay? So once you set it better and try and go through that route as we said, putting the club down, so the club now points towards your belt buckle, not your belly button. You'll see now in this next one you sort of drop it down there, and now we're going to grip it by leaning forward. Okay, so you tilt forward to create the grip, you get your hands on the club now with the club, as we said, pointing a little bit more towards your belt buckle there, as you can see. Then once you've got your hands on the club, then you set your feet. Now the thought now, as we said, is just trying to swing this club a bit more around your body rather than trying to swing it straight or swing it up in the air. If you look at your old swing, I would say A, grip too tight. You were gripping it too tight. Very locked in the arms and trying to swing the golf club. Actually, the club disappeared now. That club's becoming around your body. Now the club going back very, very steep. We've got a vertical club here now. All that club can be done, just chop down the golf ball. As a result of that, it's always going to spin off to the left, to the right there, coming down. So that's a very, very high swing on the club now, just chopping down to try and hit it. And you got accustomed to where your hands need to be and where the club is in relation to you. So it kind of worked, but it certainly restricted your potential of moving forward and getting a bit more distance and a more consistent strike. Okay, if we compare that backswing position here to this backswing position on here, the difference in that? That there to me is a much more, that's a nice natural arc of the club going back towards the camera. Yeah, so it's perfect position there. Now that's absolutely perfect. Over your toes, straight back towards the camera. Club now, if we get halfway back, so pointing towards the golf ball. Well, close enough for me. Okay, compared to that one there, where it's going sort of towards you, the middle part of your feet there, and top of the backswing. Now we're getting the club nicely. We come back down on that line. Very good. And then through into impact. Okay, so your hands sort of wanting to go back to where they used to be, a little bit high, which is kind of a habit you'll have to just get out to, which you will do. It's just something you get, like I say, with the indicators on the steering wheel. First few days of driving, first few range sessions, this will start coming in. Once you start getting used to that club sort of swinging more around your body, you'll be fine. But this one wasn't too bad. This is sort of going just off to the right there slightly, but flied fairly straight towards your target. Okay, but again, a fuller circle around your body this way, as opposed to sort of really sort of steep chopping down motion and the ball shooting off to the right. So, but the key thing for me to sort of take away today, and you'll get this video now and I'll send it through to you, but get the setup correct. Go through that process of getting the club down first towards your belt buckle. Get both hands on it by leaning forward. The final thing, you set your feet. If you set your feet first and then just keep your head down and lift your arms up, you're going to create that curve in the back, get yourself in a position where you really can't move that effectively. And as a result of that, something else takes over. And in your case, the arms were the case. They just lifted straight up in the air and chop straight down. And again, by swinging it slower, all you do is just reduce the spin. Well, it's less side spin, but less forward anything. So it might go 100 yards, but you saw how easy a ball in 100 yards with basically a 4-arm flick. Some of those sort of feet together swings where you sort of went back nothing further, your backswing, it was nothing further than about there, really. If that, maybe it was a couple even a bit shorter than that. So from there to the same side on the other way, as long as your angles are good and the swing is efficient, you can get a lot of distance. For me, it's about making the swing more efficient to create power, not just clubbing it as hard as you can. Does that make sense? Any of this sort of concept? Okay. Any questions at all on that? Or
no. You said the one point there, I actually, by bringing back, I
you can
felt
feel,
it was wrong,
exactly. And I think that's part of change has to come from your own identification. Going, oh, that's the wrong move. Let's change that, rather than doing the same thing. Or what's wrong? What's
so
right?
Basically, it's a case of where I'm going like. Where I've been going like. That.
Yeah, straight up in the air. You want to come more. Yeah, just come all around your body. Exactly, yeah. But don't lock it out and get all tense. Let the arm just swing back around. Feel that right elbow just, there you go, good, exactly. So the arm just relax back, swing back.
Really, because they say keep your arm straight, but if you're just doing that, your arm straight.
Exactly, your wrist hinge and your right elbow bend. It's very hard to keep your left arm from bending if this is working correctly in your wrist hinge. You're not going to bend your right arm and you whack yourself with a club. So as long as this stays nice and just hinge back here, the left arm, to keep the club hold now, has got to stay straight. If your left arm bends, the club's going to be hitting you. Because when you try and lock both arms, you go very wrist, and then you get to there, you either stop the swing here, which you did, or you carry on going, and you collapse anyway. So both ways, if you try and lock both arms out. But yeah, setup's going to be key. Belt buckle with the grip, head it towards the belt buckle, and grip it with both hands, and then set your feet. Okay?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well done. Right, a couple more to finish off with.